Welcome to Talking Beards, an entertainment news podcast all about the facial hair lifestyle and the people who use their beards and mustaches to help change the world. Join your hosts, World Goatee Champion Aaron D. Johnston and two-time National Goatee Champion Scott Sakura as they talk about all the important issues in the community, from charity events, competition news, styling tips, breaking news, and much more. Tune in every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern as we stream live on all social media platforms as well as talkingbeards.com and answer all of your questions. Join in our chat room and be a part of the show each week as we give away great prizes, compliments of Honest Amish. I am your host, Aaron D. Johnston, and I am Scott Sakura, and we are Talking Beards.
Oh, hey, sorry. What's going on, everybody, in Talking Beards world? This is episode number 312 of Talking Beards. Tonight, we're going to have the one and only Bradley Petrinec, all the way from the Detroit area. Not Detroit, though, but just the area of Detroit. Yeah, they're going to be, he's part of Murder City Facial Hair Crew, and they'll be putting on the 8th annual Circus of Whiskers. And yeah, we're going to be talking about that here momentarily, Scott Sakura.
We are, and I'm very excited to have Bradley on. He's just been making us laugh for like literally the past hour, so it's been fun. We do our pre-show stuff, and usually there's not a lot going on, but this one we probably could have just hit play on or record or whatever the button says, and it would have been good. But Diggy's on.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be. I need to put something at the bottom of the screen. I can't see Bradley. He's distracting. Yeah, the return of Scott Sakura. Man, we did it last week without you. We succeeded. It worked.
And it was a really good show. Everyone knows, if everyone checked, because they can go over to Apple Podcasts and they can subscribe to the show if you happen to have one of these iPhones. But if you have a Android or a Samsung or whatever, you can go over to Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts, you can go check it out. But so I posted.
Can't go to Apple Podcasts though.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can't. But anyways, my whole point. Oh, yeah. So I released the podcast and I listened to it myself, and I was just like, wow, this is really good. I was really kind of that I couldn't make it last week, but out for 2 weeks, and it got close to almost not being here tonight because of stuff that I've been doing with work. So, but I needed it. I needed to come.
You needed to be on the show, and you needed to do this. And you wanted to talk to Bradley, and you need to take a break from work, Scott Sakura. You do. This is a break
from OSHA 30.
OSHA 30. That's what you've been working on all week. You just been grinding away. OSHA 30. I'm glad I don't have to take stuff like that.
My gosh, Tiffany's here. Can you believe it?
Bubbles Taffy. Good evening, everyone. I know I'm probably the only viewer on Twitch, but hi. What's up, Tiffany? Thank you for being our only viewer on Twitch. You are most likely correct.
Yukon, that is absolutely correct. I did need you.
Yes,
we are great. But yeah, so yeah, it's just been super crazy, chaotic, and everything, and it's not going to be slowing down. So
you need to break away and do Talking Beards on Tuesdays and use that as your away from work stuff. But you were talking about podcasts, Scott Sakura.
Yeah, so
Apple Podcasts.
And speaking of which, as we've been asking you to do every week for the past few weeks, where we award one lucky reviewer who we request be like, hey, if you go over to Apple Podcasts and give us 5 stars and post a review of the show and talk about how great we are, if we pick yours to read, we will send you a really cool prize pack from Honest Amish.
And guess what? See who's this week's lucky winner, Scott Sakura. Who is it?
Well, it could be everyone who goes to honestamish.com and uses the promo code Talking Beards, because they'll get 15% off their order. So everyone will be a winner there.
Everybody's a winner when they go to honestamish.com.
Yeah.
Who's our lucky winner this week?
I just saved it. Mr. Kyle Waller.
Oh my gosh, it was Kyle Waller.
I know. He goes, Hold on. Aaron and Scout have great chemistry as hosts of Talking Beards and bring great content revolving around beards and charities that bearding benefits events. If you want to know anything about the beard community, then listen to this podcast is a must.
Thanks, Kyle Waller.
Thanks,
You're
Kyle
the
Waller.
best.
Well, send us your email address and we will get you out some great products.
Yeah, we'll send it through email. It's a new Honest Amish technology. We can actually send bars of soap through your email now, apparently.
Mm-hmm. They come out the speakers and they reform.
Or Kyle Waller, you can send me your mailing address and I'll get you something send out pretty soon. But
yeah, so couple things real quick. Don't forget to go over to thebeardcalendar.com where you can find out about all the great competitions that are going on worldwide for the next year at least. But yeah, if you go over to thebeardcalendar.com and you want to find out what's going on, there's a complete, concise list of everything that we know about. If by some chance you have an event and it's not on there, or if you're just discovering thebeardcalendar.com and you want to promote an event, make sure you either email us talkingbeards1@gmail.com, or there is a little pop-up menu that come up on the website where you can submit an event and we will get it up there. Or sorry, not we. There's no we. There's no frog in my pocket. Aaron will get that up and on there so people will know about the event. So
and I just updated it today. So there's a few more that I found that got put on there, and you know, I like finding the obscure ones that no one would ever know about. I found a beard competition on a Friday in some town in Montana in December.
Or some weird obscure one that's going on in the Keys right now live.
Yeah, it was live earlier. It was Tuesday night beer competitions, man. They're all the rage.
Yeah, there's probably hundreds of people that showed up for that one.
Thousands.
Upon thousands. So, but yeah, let's two couple things. I've been busy studying and taking tests, so that's all I have to report. But tell us a little bit about this event that you were just at this past week. We just had your guest Brian Phillips was on. Yeah. Like I said, great interview, but
thank you.
Tell us a little bit about that event.
Yeah, so Brian Phillips was on last week, and we went to the Return of Ezra Crow in Hobart, Indiana. It's up. It was real close to Chicago. A bunch of Chicago villains. I saw a bunch of people that I saw at Tinley Park. Bunch of those dudes came up and talked about Tinley Park, and a lot of them didn't even know that nationals happened all the time. Like several of them, they're like, "Yeah, when's that competition going to come back to Tinley Park?" I'm like, "It's every year. It's in Daytona this year," and gave everybody flyers and stuff. So, maybe we'll see some more of those guys out. But the event itself was pretty cool. It had a very big space, a big back room where they had kind of circus games, and you could win prize or win more raffle tickets, and you would go get bigger raffle items. I thought that was pretty neat. They had a magician. That's not usual. That was pretty cool, but it was nice to see a lot of people dressed up in the costume contest, and it was more of a costume contest than it was a beard contest, I feel like. But yeah, went well. Had a good time hanging out with Andrew and the Wilsons and Natalie, and yeah, I judged, and it was a good time.
Are you trying really hard now?
Dude, it's so hard. Like, you all don't understand. Like, that was super hard to do because at the bottom of our screen, we've got like these little windows and we can see who's backstage. And when you have just someone just being super obnoxious back there, it's extremely distracting. So,
oh my gosh.
Anyway, yeah, let's talk about Natalie real quick, or unless you want to talk about her at the end.
No. Let's do that now because this is like super honest to God, awesome, big news. Talking Beards, the Natalie update.
Yeah, this is Talking Beards, the Natalie update. So, man, we should have brought her in here, but whatever. Yeah, she got the call today that she's scheduled for kidney transplant surgery. It finally happened. She's gotten a bunch of back and forth stuff, and it's been extremely aggravating. The doctor's appointments have been kind of weird, but no, it's happening, man. she got the call today, and we listened to what they had to say and all that good stuff, and she set it all up for November 13th. I think we got to be there at like 2, but they tentatively, I think, scheduled the appointment surgery for like 7 p.m. Monday night. So yeah, it's gonna be a long day.
Does it have something to do with this guy right here?
It is. It's Alan D. Eckert's kidney. Natalie's going to have Alan D. Eckert's kidney in her body. That's so crazy.
Are you jealous?
Yeah. I want Alan D. Eckert's kidney in my body. No, but hopefully his giant vegan kidney will do her little body well, and she can finally be out of some pain, because I know she's over that. I know she's freaking over it. But yeah, man, great news. She finally got the call. It's scheduled. It's not just talks now. But yeah, it happened. So
we should have Alan D. Eckert on the show before pre-kidney.
Man, I tell you what, Alan D. Eckert can pretty well do whatever he wants. And if Alan wants to come on the show, he can come on the show. If he wants to come, like, I don't know, hang out.
He'd be a good guest for Kyle Waller.
I mean,
too.
Yeah, man, I'll not even come on the show, and Alan can just have it for all I really care. So I'm just happy that the beard community came through, and this all happened kind of like we anticipated, that somebody from this community was gonna give Natalie a kidney, and lo and behold, it's Alan D. Eckert. And yeah, I'm super excited too, man. Like,
he'll be giving Natalie her own precious moment too, just like I got my own precious moment with Alan.
Yes, he's actually giving her a precious moment kidney. It's ceramic. That's why. So I don't know how really that's going to work, but
this is one of my most prized possessions from anyone who's given me anything. And this is a big thank you to Alan for this one. He gave this to me at Nationals in Scranton, PA. I laughed so hard when he came up to me. He's like, Scott, I got you something. And I opened the box up, and he's like, I heard you like precious moments. Oh my gosh. See, look, nice callback right there. I mean, that's the back right there.
And breaking news, Natalie also likes precious moments.
Uh-oh. So now you guys are going to start a whole precious moment room,
and I couldn't hear her. So when we do the show in Aiken, she can whisper and just talk normal, and I can hear her because she's right there. But she's in a completely different room. So, but we had to get her feelings on the show about this. So she loves precious moments too. So she'll love to have Alan's ceramic kidney. All straight from Hallmark. But yeah, so that's the big update on that. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy chapter in our lives, and I'll do my best to take care of her. I promise.
You do it.
You
do your best to take care of Alan's kidney too.
Yeah, like come on, Alan's kidney and Natalie, let's go.
That's you always should refer to it forever and ever. We should actually. I have an idea for a Talking Beards T-shirt.
Ooh, I like this. Let's get this show on the road here. So
let's get this show like immediately.
Yeah. So he's just dying for this intro. So I heard Natalie is turning one of those somethings. That's what it said.
Turning one of those garages into a Precious Moments museum room.
Her whole house is a Precious Moments museum room. All right.
Sean Duff says, amen. Prayers were answered.
Tonight, from Detroit adjacent area, we have Bradley Petrinec on the show from the Murder City Facial Hair Crew, and they will be putting on their 8th annual Circus of Whiskers, November 11th, right there in Detroit, and at Smalls Bar. There it is. So let's get him in here. I don't know how this is going to work. Oh my gosh. Here we go.
We need to welcome the most handsome man from outside of Detroit, Mr. Bradley Petrinec, one of our most favorite returning guests. I mean, if it's not a dead giveaway, exactly why. I mean, whoa, look, it is him.
Hey guys.
Oh, hey.
So surprised, like this is the first time we're talking tonight.
Sorry to interrupt your workout that you had going on, but
yeah, that's
welcome
that's
to Talking Beards, Bradley.
Oh, hey. Hi, everybody. How are you guys?
Pretty good now. Much better now that you're here.
Hey, congratulations, Natalie and Mr. Eckhart. That's pretty awesome. That's the whole thing. Totally dope.
He's gonna call her Lefty.
This is the one I like. Buffalo Bob in the house.
Buffalo Bob.
Buffalo Bill? Buffalo Bob. It's actually
sir.
Buffalo Bill, guys. Come on. I just got that shirt. So it's a Meth Syndicate shirt that says "I'd fuck me," and it's a picture of Buffalo Bill.
Oh,
when he's doing the. So do you remember Scott Sikora?
Yeah.
Do you remember in Cleveland quite a few years back when I was Mexican Jesus, and then I showed my mangina to the entire audience?
I vaguely. This sounds really familiar. I could have been all
the Buffalo Bill. You remember?
I remember it.
You remember? Good. I couldn't remember if you were there. But I knew Mr. Sikora would have been because it was Cleveland back when he lived there. So
yeah, back in the day, your brother in arms is here with us.
Oh, Mr. Chapo.
Yeah, he goes by his full name too now.
Stephen.
Stefan.
We call him Stephen Eldorado.
Stefan Eldorado.
No.
So
Steven.
speaking of T-shirts, you're talking about this shirt that you had with Buffalo Bill on it.
No, well, yes. So I think, does anybody, you guys all are familiar with our shirts that we usually do, right?
We are.
Well, you guys, so usually for the Circus of Whiskers, every year we release a new shirt for Murder City, and hence the name. Our shirts always showcase a different serial killer or killer of sorts. Last year it was Jack Kevorkian. We've done Charles Manson. We've done John Wayne Gacy. So anyways, I am going to show you guys the shirt tonight, but I figured we'd get everybody a chance to guess who is on the shirt. I will give one hint. This person was born in Rochester, Michigan. Anybody that actually knows it's a part of my club, fuck off, don't give this away. But if you are coming to the competition and you're the first person to answer correctly, you will get a free t-shirt.
That means a complimentary shirt.
Oh, yes.
Complimentary shirt.
Sorry to use big word.
Yeah, you threw me off. Complimentary. What's that?
Whoa, he went for this one.
Wow.
You know, I've known Chapo for 22, 23 years. Known him since I was 20 years old, and I'm 22 now. Yeah, so I've known him for 22 years.
Wow.
Actually, I think I've known him longer than that. I might have been like 19 when I met him. That is not correct. But
close,
yes,
though.
we will. Eventually we'll probably do him.
That's
yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, what the fuck, Madsen? Well, congratulations, Mr. Madsen.
Andrew does everything.
Hey,
I don't know if you knew that.
I've got a picture of Mr. Madsen right here. You can't actually see it, but it's hanging behind me.
Should put a Post-it note over his dumb face.
Yeah, go ahead and put a Post-it note over his face.
You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm impressed that he guessed. You didn't Google it, did you? Did he?
No,
Google
he would
it?
never. He would never Google.
No, he's just that good. He's like
he just knows stuff, man.
Yeah,
like he knows like E equals MC squared and all kinds of things. I know.
He's rich.
He knows how to make milk out of like almonds. Probably.
That was when he worked for Dairy Queen.
Yeah,
I know how to make protein ice cream.
See,
out of bananas.
Out of bananas.
We didn't even
bananas
get it.
and
do you actually? Can you show us the shirt?
Oh, that's a banana milkshake.
Oh yeah, I actually will show the shirt. I was going to show it later. I didn't expect somebody to guess it so soon.
Yeah, neither did we, because he asked us this question and we're like,
we still don't know, and he's already told us.
Yeah.
So this is the shirt.
There it is.
It's pretty dope.
And that's exactly what you said.
Oh, hey, there you go. Yeah, I mean, Charlize Theron played her.
That's what I said.
It was a good movie. Very good movie. But yeah,
John's here. Oh boy, another Pittsburgh guy.
Red Wings goalie mask. Yeah. Yes, that's what it was. That was actually my pink GIMP mask, in case if you needed me to explain that. But I've never used it for GIMP purposes. So actually, hey, what?
No, that's me. That's me fighting with Natalie, pulling comments.
Natalie's bringing comments up, and Scott's bringing them up, and they're.
Oh, All right.
So
So
we were just
Yeah.
relinquishing.
do you guys want to hear a story about why I have that mask? It's not just for sexual purposes. Oh,
Please
hey, it's
do.
Nate Johnson.
Nate
So I have the
Johnson's
gift mask.
here. Now the show can start. All right, go ahead. Now you can start. Nate's here.
Hey, Nate.
Hey.
Nate sends me funny memes and videos all day long, every day. I love it. Makes me laugh.
We like Nate.
Yeah, we do. I do too. Am I a part of the we?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, good.
3
Okay,
weeks
so
right
the
now.
gimp mask. Back to the gimp mask. Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Beautiful mask. So I
Yeah.
actually bought this when the pandemic first happened, and they told us we needed to wear masks. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh, are you
"Oh
serious?
yeah, I'm gonna get a mask to wear." So I actually wore this to the meat market one day when I was going to buy a brisket, and it was awesome. So actually, everybody was giving me funny looks, and it was when we just started wearing masks, and people. Actually, there was a young lady in front of me who turned around and she goes, "I really like your mask." I was like, "Oh, thanks."
What the hell?
Yeah, it was good.
You act surprised that you got weird looks.
Well, yeah.
What did you think was gonna happen?
I don't know, man. My buddy actually has a big gas mask that he used to wear to the grocery store when the pandemic first started. We were just like, I feel like the pandemic was made for us.
Just to have silly
To have
masks
fun.
and go to the store.
Fuck with people.
I always wore my eye mask when I go to stores, but
It's just a big eye on your face.
No, it's like the thing you wear when you sleep. Like if you it was hard, man. Like I
He's, like,
just
running
crashed
into
and everything the whole time. I couldn't even see where I was going. It was a disaster.
Dude, so every time I wear one of those to sleep, it falls off, so it doesn't even work.
You
It
got
just
to
ends
crank
up-
that thing on harder.
You said it, man.
Yeah. If you're gonna wear it, you gotta wear it right. You just duct tape it to your face.
Yeah. But I have all this hair, dude. That would not feel good.
Just
Probably pull it
right
out.
here.
Yeah, you could wear your mask and then you could wear the eyebrow thing over it and then tape it to that. And then it doesn't pull your hair.
Dude, the eyes.
Oh yeah,
zipper
you
shut.
zip them things
They
up. What are
zipper
you doing?
shut. Fuck. I'm gonna start wearing that to bed.
Perfect. It'll be comfortable and it
Totally.
won't fall off.
Totally. I
Yeah,
won't suffocate and die.
not at all.
No.
No, you just
Don't
leave the
zip
mouth open.
part. You leave the mouth part. You'll be fine.
Not the other eye. Oh.
So, Bradley, you're throwing a beard competition. The Circus
Yeah,
of
some
Whiskers
pals
thing.
of mine. We're
Yeah.
throwing the Circus of Whiskers, 8th annual Circus of Whiskers.
I
Not
said it was in
93.
Detroit. I lied. Hamtramck.
So, do you want to hear about Hamtramck? You've been there because you were there
I
last
have.
year.
Let's hear it.
It's
Let's hear it. about it.
Basically, a tiny city inside of Detroit. It's like surrounded by Detroit. So most of us consider Hamtramck a part of Detroit, but
Okay.
like whatever. I think like half the times people actually have Detroit mailing addresses when they live in Hamtramck. Not all, but they still get to vote for the mayor and all that. So
Is there a Hamtramck mayor?
yes, actually there is.
So it's its own thing then. If it
Yeah,
has
it's totally
its
its
own
own thing.
mayor, it's got its own.
You should
own-
run for mayor of Hamtramck and give away the key to Hamtramck to Talking Beards.
do it.
Key to the
I'll
city.
see what I can do.
Yeah, man.
Hamtramck is a huge Muslim community, but it still has a decent Polish community too. But it used to be considered a very Polish place to live. Yeah, get some dill pickle soup while you're there because we've got 2 very good Polish restaurants right adjacent to each other. Like they share the same parking lot. Both delicious, Polonia and Polish Village Cafe.
I like.
I do
bologna.
recommend going before the comp or whatever, sometime while you're here for the weekend.
Don't go
Great
during
food.
the comp.
No, but we will have food at the comp, and it'll
Oh.
be tacos.
That'll be it. That's all the food that's at the competition is just
Dog.
taco.
You come on. That's all we ever serve. That's all anybody ever needs.
Vat-
Do
What
you
if
really
they
want anything besides tacos?
Oh.
Donuts.
Oh, we
Yeah.
can get you donuts.
Okay, that'll be fine then. Tacos and donuts were set.
Actually, yeah, you should go to Apple Fritter or the Apple Fritter in Ferndale. Great donuts. Like they got.
I thought there
maple
was a
bacon.
donut place really close in Hamtramck.
Yeah, probably.
Hamtrammy's Donuts.
Yeah,
There's donut places everywhere, man. We have tons of them in Detroit. Do you
Prove it.
know where you're going?
Detroit.
Yeah,
We've got donut places and Coney's on every corner. But we do have
Everywhere.
Coney's on every corner.
and the best hockey team in NHL.
Yeah, and the best baseball team in the MBL too, MLB.
Are they still playing or are they done?
No, they're done. They're done. Miguel Cabrera was his last year. Real sad. His last season. He's still with the organization, so that's good. Anyways, do you guys want to talk about the circus? So
I mean, we started to.
With you.
There's tacos. We got that much.
Yeah, so there's going to be tacos. The circus, it starts at 6 this year. Doors open at 6:00 p.m. You can order tickets online or you can buy tickets at the door. I recommend getting your tickets in advance.
What's the website?
Circusofwhiskers.com. There you go. Pretty easy, right? And there is a link to tickets right on there. It's through Eventbrite. We have how many performers do we have?
I want to make an announcement, and this is to interject on your Eventbrite thing because this just reminded me of a big news story about Eventbrite.
Oh, okay.
And this could apply to lots of people that use Eventbrite for their events. And I'm not sure because maybe you set this up before they started doing this, but so Eventbrite's always been a free place to post your events and stuff. Now they're going to be starting to charge $50 per event.
Really?
Yes.
They've always tacked on a user fee.
So they're probably still going to do the tacked on user fee, but then they're also going to tack on this $50.
It's only a couple dollars on top of your ticket price.
Yeah. So just for people to be aware that this is what I recently heard about Eventbrite. So if you guys use Eventbrite, you might be getting dinged with an additional fee to use the service. I don't remember when the date was. They said it was going to start. So it probably was within the past few weeks or something like that. So if anyone knows anything about it, but I just want to give everyone a heads up in case they're going to be planning an event and they want to find a different route to go so they're not charged.
Or if you're still going to use Eventbrite, just don't be
working into your event costs.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, it comes out of ticket sales anyways. So, I mean, you probably won't notice it's gone. But yeah, that's good. That is useful information. We actually use it through the venue. So the venue uses Eventbrite and we just sell tickets through them. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Back when we had it at the Tangent, they didn't have any sort of ticket sales set up. So we never did pre-sales. We just we just did cash at the door because it was easier. So now obviously we take cards, you can buy tickets in advance. I think it's important to buy tickets in advance. It's easier to plan. And honestly, me nowadays, if I don't buy a ticket in advance, I'm probably not going to end up going. I'm that age now. I'm in my 40s. I like my home. But I also love punk shows and I love bearding. And if I don't buy the ticket in advance though, there's a show on Thursday I would like to go to and it's at Smalls. But I haven't bought tickets yet. So probably won't end up going unless I buy my tickets in advance. I might, I don't know. It's still on the fence. It's Hank 4. So you guys familiar with Hank 4?
Yeah.
Hank 3's son.
Hank 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was performing.
Yeah, and he's performing with Fish Guts. Are you guys familiar with Fish Guts? He performed at the first Circus of Whiskers. Fish Guts did. He was the stand-up bassist for the goddamn Gallows, but he just left. Anyways, that's who I was thinking about. I'm so old.
Jennifer Anderson's here. She wants to know if you're naked.
He was earlier.
He was earlier. He is again.
I am now.
Yeah, you missed it.
Our first totally nude guest on Talking Beards.
Wow.
I feel like one of those old 90s radio shows where the DJ would broadcast in the naked and everyone would listen, but it'd be like, why?
Why not?
I'm naked right now.
Yeah,
so am I.
It should be.
We're all totally nude.
I guess I'm just trying to show you guys what to expect at the Circus of Whiskers. It is a free-for-all. Anything goes. We want you to come and have fun. Don't bring kids. They're not welcome.
That was my next question.
This is an adult event. We want you to have a good time.
Is it 21 or is it 18, Brad?
18.
18.
Yeah, it's 18. We lowered the age to 18 because fuck it, why not?
So can you show up naked to this event?
Well, you should probably have something covering anything that is illegal.
But once you're there.
Like your dupa.
Once you're there, I mean, balls have been pulled out at every single Circus of Whiskers, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, just asking Kara. She knows.
Yeah, Brad Anderson was a staple at our events. He doesn't come anymore.
A staple does
Maybe
nuts
he will
at your
this
event?
year. I hope so, but
Maybe.
yeah, Crafton's coming just for the nuts.
That's it.
I'm not wearing pants either. Pants are stupid. They're not comfortable.
None of us are wearing pants.
No,
they're totally nude.
Yeah, pants are dumb.
All right, so we talked about the venue. It's 18 and over. Let's take a step back. Are you doing anything Friday night?
Yes, we have a welcome party at Barcade. It's the same place we had it last year. It's a lot of fun. It's an arcade. They've got food. They've got booze. Come play games, hang out. It's a great way to mingle and have fun and not worry about competing, right? So, you guys know the welcome parties are fun, man. They're always a good time. It's a great way to get to know people better or to catch up with people you haven't seen in a while.
What time is that thing kicking off?
Oh, shit. I actually have to check the event page. You don't have it pulled up by any chance, do you?
I did.
Let's say 8 o'clock.
No, I think it's earlier, but hold on. Let me check.
6:30. You can be there whenever.
Cool.
You can be there whenever. I mean,
totally. And so
open all day.
Another thing about Barcade, they share a patio with my buddy's restaurant that just opened called Vigilante Kitchen. It is a high-end Asian fusion restaurant. With
7 p.m.
7 p.m. All right, that works. So if you want to get there early and stop in at Vigilante Kitchen for a bite to eat, the food is fantastic. It's phenomenal. Now it's not cheap, but it is very good. I mean, they've got an A5 Wagyu on the menu it's good. If you like good food,
this is it. This place has good food.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Culinary delights of Detroit.
Dude, Detroit actually is great for food. I'm telling you. So if you're not coming to the Circus of Whiskers this year, I expect you will be coming to Great American next year. And our food scene is top notch.
They have donuts bars, and coney dogs everywhere.
We do. We have donuts and conies. That's all you need. We got donuts made out of conies, or conies made out of donuts.
They have the Las Vegas Golden Knights in their town. This is amazing.
I don't even know what that is, but hell yeah, we do.
You said you had the best hockey team. Didn't they just win again?
I didn't
say
that.
But I think the Browns beat their dumb football team.
I have not been paying attention to any sports. I'm bad.
David Giordano is here.
Oh my gosh, that's
this is a huge deal. This is probably the biggest deal ever of anybody that's ever watched the show ever. And we've had William Hung watch the show.
You want to know why he's here?
Why
is he here? Because you're naked?
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, because I'm naked.
Heck yeah, David. He's naked on the show for you, David Giordano.
Oh, I feel bad for any of my coworkers that are watching.
This might be like the new thing that we need to do with all of our guests. Have them be totally nude on the show.
I like the idea. Really,
I agree.
I think it's pretty solid.
Yeah, naked beards with talking beards.
Talking naked
talking beards. Talking beards in the nude.
So next week's guest will be Andrew Matson. And it's just going to be him and Scott. They're just going to be naked.
I like that.
Yeah, it'll be a good episode.
Oh my God. I love Cholitos.
Hang out.
See, look, he'd watched every show if that happened. So maybe we're on to something. See, look at Alan Eckert and his kidney.
Uh-huh.
There he is.
Yeah.
Well,
you better enjoy that.
I think we got a new business plan for you. Or a new model for the show.
Yeah.
All right. So do you guys want to know about performers?
Yes.
Sure. Who do you got performing at the 8th annual Circus of Whiskers?
So one thing that
your magician
kind of bums me out about a lot of comps these days is back in the day when we would go to comps, they always had different performers, either musicians or burlesque or belly dancers, and it was always so much fun. And it's nice to have a break from just staring at beards. And don't get me wrong, the beards are hilarious and fun and we have a good time, but I want something else. So we have always had something else and we will not stop. We have 7 different performers this year. And the way we do it is we do a few categories, then we have a couple of performers perform, then we do a few more categories, then we have a couple more performers perform. So it kind of splits it up real nice. But we have 3 or 4 different, hold on, let me pull it up. I think we have 4 different burlesque I got to pull the website up. I apologize, guys.
You're good.
We have 4 different burlesque performers. We have 2 drag queens, and we have a sideshow act. Very
cool.
The Big Icky is sideshow. He's done it every year. Well, the past 4 or 5 years he's been there performing. We have Magenta D'Amour, who has performed the majority of the years that we've had burlesque. She has performed. We have Sweet Handsome Two Heart, who performed the past 2 years. We have Sophia von Stardust, who has performed the majority of the years, but we have someone new, Marina Casanova. Marina Casanova has never performed at the circus, so that's going to be a good time. And both of our drag queens that are performing, I have to actually scroll to remember their names, but it's the Shea sisters, and they have never performed.
Don Shea?
Yeah, Donka Shea. So one of the reasons we decided to bring drag queens to the Circus of Whiskers, first off, we have had a drag queen as a judge a few times. And second off, we used to always have our welcome party at Drag Queen Bingo.
That's what I was going
I
to ask
that.
when you were talking about that earlier. I was like, oh, don't you guys do that drag queen thing?
And we used to. And we stopped because we would always have the same drag queen and they would tell the same jokes every single time. It was like, okay, we actually remember the jokes from last year. It's funny. It's a good time.
They don't have
but
new
like,
material.
Right. If there's no new material or not a new drag queen, like, let's do something else. So we decided, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just hire a couple of drag queens to perform at the circus. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, we're in for a treat. It's going to be a good time.
I will say one of the things that I admire about your competition is that it starts at a reasonable time. Like if you're going out for an evening, 6:00 is a good time.
Yeah.
You get there, you mill around. Are you guys doing like all the games and everything?
So we're not going to have the games this year because of the venue. It's a smaller venue than we used to have in the past, so we don't really have the space for the games. We will have a couple of the games there for decor, but not really to play. I mean, you probably can play them, but we're not going to be selling tickets or anything like that to play them like we have in the past.
You'll just have, teabag Logie just hanging out in the corner or something.
Exactly.
Like
and if you want to teabag Logie with your actual balls, you totally can.
Yeah.
I've done it. Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, the real version
Logie.
or the stand-up version. Either
or, totally fine.
They'll both be there.
Totally fine. It's welcome at the circus.
But the whole point of why I was saying that was you guys run an extremely like tight schedule. Like it is like literally no wasted time of like people just sitting around twiddling their thumbs. It's like nonstop entertainment the whole entire time. And it's not drug out and it doesn't go super late into the evening. So it's like just it's like going to a concert. It's like just the right amount of time and you can still get out of there at a decent time and go out afterwards and hang out and stuff.
It's like Circus of Whiskers, a professional beard show.
It is.
Totally. And honestly, we learned our lesson from the first year we throw the comp. I started out throwing competitions in Worcester, Massachusetts. It was called Whiskered Wonderland. Never had any issues. It was always great. We always had bands and belly dancers and fire performers. Always a good time. And then the first year we did the Circus of Whiskers here in Detroit. We had bands and belly dancer and fire performer, and it was awesome. Except for I put out a schedule, and I said, and I guess I didn't tell the performers like, hey, it might get moved up. It depends on how many competitors we have. It's the first year we'd done it. I wasn't quite sure. Well, some of the performers decided to actually wait before they performed because it wasn't the time yet. So there were like gaps in between, and like it bothered me.
Instead of just filling in the gap, they were waiting to stay on schedule.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And like, so I've made sure that, I've definitely fixed that. And another thing, like the reason I'm usually on stage with Chapo is because sometimes he likes to have fun, man. He's a wild man. And sometimes he can like get off track. And,
so you get on stage to reel him back in. So
I have to reel him back in and be like, yo, Chapo, come on. Let's keep the shit moving.
That's these two
we
guys.
We all
sometimes.
want to go home eventually. We don't want to stay here till 2 or 3 or 4 in the morning.
So he's coming back as your MC again this year.
Yeah. He'll be there. This year we're going to do it again like we did last year, where it'll be Chapo and I in the beginning, and then later on in the evening it'll be Logie and Harper, and then we'll all kind of get on stage to hand out awards. So,
is there going to be some doggies there?
There most likely will be. DAWG usually brings a dog. So the Detroit Animal Welfare Group is our designated charity. Usually they do bring a dog to when they speak at the beginning. Also, we will have Suck at Suicide there again with a table to inform people what they do, and they will have merch available so they can raise funds for their noble cause.
That's cool.
Great American, we're actually raising money for both organizations. Obviously, the circus, it's not as big of a comp. We don't raise as much money, so we stick with one charity. But we do want both of them there. What's that?
I said, and that makes sense since having a smaller event, instead of splitting a couple $1,000s between, two, you wait for the bigger event and then split that. Yeah,
exactly.
And you've been working with both of them for multiple years now, too.
Yeah. So the way we got involved with the Detroit Animal Welfare Group, my sister-in-law's mother volunteered with them, and she was actually ended up kind of high up. And she used to go on outreaches where they would actually go into the city in Detroit, and usually in Southwest Detroit, and they would rescue homeless dogs that needed rescuing. They knew how to determine. And so I actually went out with them a couple of times to volunteer and to help out. And it was great. We rescued a pregnant bitch the first time I went from an abandoned house. And it was just such a good experience. And then the bitch had puppies, and it was cool. You got to actually see the Chapo is the shit.
Well,
he is.
But it's exciting because we have Logie, who hasn't been in the chat room for a long time too. So you're bringing them all out.
It's because I'm naked, man.
That is.
Everybody loves naked Brad.
Naked guests. That's what does it. Exactly. Naked edition. It's great. Mr. Waller, I will have my clothes on for your show. I'm sorry.
Boo.
It's a little bit more serious of a subject matter, so I will try to be a little bit more serious. But today, nah. So anyways, we rescued a dog, and then I threw the competitions back in Worcester, and I was like, you know what? We should bring this to Detroit. Fuck it. Let's raise money for the Detroit Animal Welfare Group, put together this. So it really started with picking the charity first, and then deciding that we're going to throw a competition. So, and that's actually how Murder City formed too, is the planning of the Circus of Whiskers.
Just completely around that event. That's how the club ended up being a club.
Yeah, totally.
I know that.
Yep. Yeah, it was me and my buddies were getting together to plan this event, and we're like, man, we should totally start a club. It would make it easier. It was me and my friend Eric Luca and my friend Dan Parker. Neither of them really come around anymore. It's fine, whatever. And then we got, I think Dutch. I don't know if Dutch really comes around much anymore. He does a little bit. And Jim Baggins. They were some of our first members. And then Chapo came along pretty early on too. Logie, we poached him from wherever the hell we poached him. I think he was Gaffbo at the time, maybe. But yeah, I met a lot of guys at different competitions in the area, some steampunk events, and
you just recruited.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, we just let people know what we were doing and said, hey, we're going to have this meeting. Why don't you come hang out? And turns out people liked us, so and liked the cause. And I mean, really, we've always been about charity and doing good, but having fun while we're doing it.
Yeah, good group of guys doing a bunch of great things, throwing a great event, like a very entertaining event. But so, how about some judges?
You want to know the judges?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to tell you. Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I can't.
All right.
I was trying. I was really trying to not talk.
Now's the time.
Okay, so we have. Do you want me to tell you all the judges? Because I haven't announced all of them yet. Fuck it. I'll tell you guys all.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Wow.
Tell all of them. Breaking news on Talking Beard.
Totally.
All right. Well, for our first judge is none other than Natalie Johnson. The world champion.
Pre-Al's kidney.
Pre-Al's kidney, Natalie Johnston.
Yes, pre-Al's kidney. Yes, that is correct.
The
but
Monday after your event,
it'll be like right after.
She will be one with Alan D. Ecker.
One with Al.
Okay, so next up we have Panda, which is Seth, the founder of Steel City.
Heck yeah.
Yep. Seth is kick-ass dude. We love him. We figured, you know what, we need to have him. I don't know if he's been to the circus either, so this will be good. It's gonna be good to have him. Next up, we have the founder of the Armageddon Beach Party, which is an art party that happens in Detroit. It's a group of artists, or actually he's the co-founder. He's got a great mustache. He's also a DJ. He's kind of popular in the city, and his name is Aubrey. And let me hold on. I have to pull up last names, guys. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
Aubrey Smith or Smythe. I don't know if it's Smith or Smythe. I don't know how it's pronounced.
We'll say Smythe since you.
Smythe. I like Smythe. Well, it's spelled with a Y.
Sorry, guys. I these last names are super hard. Let me get it's Smith. I was expecting something like some exotic, crazy, long last name. No, it was just Smith.
Yeah. Next up, who we have not announced yet. So breaking news. We have the owner and founder of Natural Viking Beard Care, which is Neil Gardner. Garner. I'm sorry. Neil's a great dude. He supports our events. Mark Burns, one of our members, goes around and does all the circuits with him. He's got some. He's really big in the Renaissance Festivals circuit. So it'll be good to have Neil, and he's also going to be their company is one of the sponsors for Great American. So
sweet.
It'll be nice to have him. And then our last but not least is none other than the president of the Michigan Mad Viking chapter, Daisy Lane. So we're very excited to have her.
Very cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
And so it's gonna be a good time. And Daisy has competed at our comp, I think, every year since the beginning, or at least most of the years. I think she's been there every year though. She's won several times. She's great. She's always down to hang out with us, and we actually work really well with Mad Viking Michigan. They're great. They come out to some of our meetings. We've been to theirs. They're good people. Actually, we did the polar plunge with them.
They based out of Detroit as well.
Michigan, just all of Michigan.
I didn't know. I was just all over.
Yeah, they're all over. We're based out of Detroit, but we have guys all over too. But mostly Southeast Michigan. But honestly, I consider Spanky a member, and he's in Kalamazoo, which is 3 hours away.
We're based out of Chardon, Ohio, and neither one of us are even there. So
yeah,
it's totally cool.
An hour away right now.
Yeah, I'm the closest we've been to our original home office, and
And how many? Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, we're also spread out.
Yeah, and it's the way to be, right?
Yeah,
have a good time. So those are our judges. They're a kick-ass panel. They all have experience. And I'm very excited to have them. So it's gonna be good.
Man, so we had a big question that we were going to ask you, and you may or may not have told this story before, but I know someone really wants to know the answer to this question. So
Natalie's sick kidney wants to know.
Yeah, what's up with Felipe? What is the origin story behind your nickname Felipe that is in quotes in the middle of the screen?
So, when I finished college, I was looking for a job. I wanted to get into the professional world. I had worked in restaurants most of my life and was kind of able to be inappropriate and do whatever I want. And so I'm very, you guys know me. I'm not always appropriate on Facebook. I'm naked right now.
Totally nude.
Totally
super nude right now.
My penis is out.
Yeah.
And do you want me to lower the desk? No, I'm not going to. So anyways, we were trying to figure out okay, I can make my page private, do all these things, but my sister-in-law at the time was a recruiter for to find people jobs. And she's like, listen, honestly, we have ways to get around private accounts. We know how to find this stuff. We gotta find a better way. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just change my name. So I changed my name to Felipe El Jesus Gonzalez. Now, the reason I chose Felipe was because I used to work at a restaurant called Stir Crazy, and one of the cooks in the back, he was from Mexico. His name was Felipe, and I used to call him Cuñado because he was in love with my sister, and Cuñado means brother-in-law.
Gotcha.
So mi Cuñado got a promotion one day, and they offered him a bonus. So when he got that promotion, he took that bonus and went back to Mexico and never came back. It was the funniest fucking thing. So I was like, man, I loved Felipe. He was great. Gotta respect him. That's going to be my name.
So that's where Felipe was born.
Yeah, and honestly, like, I never expected anybody to call me Felipe. I just changed my name so I could get a job. And then when I threw Whiskered Wonderland for the first time, I was actually the host of the event. So you know how you host an event? Like right now, our event, Murder City, is the host. Well, I was the host. I did have a club behind me, but for the first one, I was just joining the Boston Beard Bureau. I mean, it was my event, so I was the host for it, right? It just made sense. And I don't even know if you could have pages be hosts for events at that time, because it was like 10 years ago,
right?
Something like that. It was a while ago. So people, when I got up on stage to like kick it off, everybody's like, "Hey, it's Felipe! What's up, Felipe?" And I was like, "Oh, I guess that's my name
Felipe now."
Yeah. So then, like, everybody that met me after that always just called me Felipe. So that's what they knew me as. So that's where the name came from.
I think you were Felipe El Taco.
Yeah, I did.
Gonzalez.
Yep. I did change it to El Taco at one point.
Yeah, that was when I first met you. That's who you were.
Yeah,
I was. Yeah, and now,
I think it was.
Now look at you.
Yeah, I think Mr. Luca actually suggested that. He's like, "Why are you Jesus? You're not Jesus. You're Taco. All you talk about is tacos." And he's Albanian, so he speaks very stern and direct, and
right.
He's like, "You're a Taco," and I'm like, "Oh fuck, all right, that makes sense."
Right.
So I put Taco instead of Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm not Christian anyways, so.
And then Facebook at one point made you change it to your real name, right?
Facebook forced me to.
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah, and they take the fun out of everything. So
they do.
With the last few minutes that we have you tonight.
Oh, I wasn't even watching the time. Jesus.
Yeah, let's briefly touch upon this to kind of get an update.
Yeah.
Great American. So I just handed off. We're working on tickets now. Getting those. My man Eric. So Canadian Redneck did donate to our raffle. Sorry. So be on the lookout for our raffle table at the circus. But okay, back to Great American. Great American planning's coming along great. It's going to be a 4-day event. You know, it's starting Thursday. Thursday we got a welcome party all set up. It's already booked. We're going to do it. It's a photography exhibit of all the photos that have been taken at the Circus of Whiskers over the years since the very first one.
That's awesome.
So you're going to come in. It's an art exhibit. It's at a gallery. There will be light beverages and food provided, but then we're going to wander off to another bar down the street after that and hang out. So it's going to be a good time. And I'm actually trying to work with that part of Detroit to kind of have a whole celebration of the beards for the whole weekend. And that exhibit will be going on the whole weekend. So if you can't make it Thursday, you can still go and check it out.
There's
going to be a picture of me there.
There will be, probably.
No, they said like everybody but Scott Sikora.
Shut up, Aaron.
So Eric Perry, our photographer, he's choosing because it's his show. So
his favorite shots.
Yeah. So if one of yours is one of his favorites,
damn,
yeah, man,
I guarantee
it might be.
It might not be, Brad. It might not.
It also might be.
It might not be though.
Mr. Sikora, quit being a negative Nancy.
Yes, Scott Sikora.
I don't know. Yeah, it shouldn't be negative Nancy when you're totally nude.
Yeah, you can't be.
Exactly. That is not acceptable.
Damn, you beat me to you beat me to
Krabby Scott.
That's Krabby Scott. And then when he gets like that, you just got to hug him. Hug him like he's a big Christmas tree.
I like that. What's a big Christmas cookie?
It's a Christmas tree cake.
A Christmas cookie.
Gosh, no, it's not. It's a little Debbie Christmas tree cake.
You guys.
And they are out. And I haven't had one yet.
Oh, I want a Christmas cookie. Oh my God, you guys, you know what I tried for the first time over the weekend?
Sex
cookies.
Not sex, but crumble cookies. Have you guys had the crumble cookies?
What's a crumble cookie?
Are you fucking kidding me? Dude.
I don't know. Probably.
So good. It's like halfway between cake and cookie. It's almost like cookie dough and cookie. It's so good. So good. You got to try it.
Like an undercooked cookie?
I don't know how to describe it. I'm not good at describing delicious things, but it's fucking delicious. You need to eat one. Look up crumble cookie.
I'm looking at it right now.
It's got a pink box.
Oh, is it
No,
like a brand is Crumble Cookie?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, okay.
It's a brand. It was really good though. So it was my stepdaughter's 16th birthday last week, and she went and got all of her freebies that you get when it's your birthday. I didn't know that was a thing, but yeah, that's what she did. So she went to all these places, and she got a crumble cookie, and I was like, "Oh shit, can I try that?" She ate it all before, like she's like, "No," and she ate it all. But then over the weekend, I went to a pumpkin carving party, and they had crumble cookies out for everybody.
There you go, and you ate one.
I ate one, and it was fucking delicious. One of the best cookies I've ever had.
There we go.
Crumble cookies. My mom next. My mom's are actually the best I've ever had.
Besides your mom's, these are the best right here.
They're so good. You gotta try them. We should get them to sponsor the circus not the circus, Great American, since I'm
go get them,
promoting them.
Yeah, they could set up a little booth out there in the
I'll
foyer.
eat all their cookies for them. It'll be fine.
I want one of those. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I'm telling you, I had the chocolate peanut butter one. It was so good.
It's like a donut, Aaron.
That's why I'm fat now. I was looking at old pictures of me. I mean, you guys probably got some. I don't know. I can't remember.
Nothing from 2017.
2017. 2017. I actually hold on. I'll text you a photo and you can show everybody.
Well, we need to wrap up the show, so
I'm still texting you a photo.
You still can. But so, is there anything else about your event that you want to tell everybody about so they know, Bradley?
Parking is difficult.
Okay.
It's a city, so
yep. There's a couple spots
to say about that,
and that's about it.
Your car is not going to get broken into. I can promise you that. It's Hamtramck. It's a good area. It's one of the reasons we moved to a new location is because Detroit, fuck you. But anything goes. Yeah, you see, look at those almost abs. I was good looking. You see that picture?
I see. Yeah. Everyone's about to see this picture.
Yeah, and now I've got a belly.
It's because you're married. You're all
dude, that's when I started getting the belly.
It's what happens, dude.
But you could also blame the pandemic. You could also blame the fact that I had shoulder surgery and couldn't hit the gym for a while. There's all of these things. It was like the perfect spiral of death for me. So, yeah. So stay at the host. We do have a host hotel. The discounted rate, there is a discounted rate, a block of rooms set aside for everybody. It's on the website. Go to circusofwhiskers.com, go under accommodations, click the link, and you can book a room. But that only goes until October 27th. So you've got 3 days. 3 days to book a room. So get on it. Let me think. What else? What else do you guys want to know?
I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. I mean,
is it?
I guess.
Probably. I don't know. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, tickets available. Buy the tickets in advance. I mean, really, go to circusofwhiskers.com. You'll find anything you need. You can see our sponsors. Honest Amish. Thank you very much. Honest Amish kicks so much ass. They've helped us out the past few years, and it's been great. We are actually working on becoming a 501c3. We have our application in. So that way we can continue to get sponsors. Why not do it? I remember when I first started the club, I always said, we're never going to do that. We're never going to do that. I don't want the government involved with our shit. That was me, guys. Look at that. Bald head, basically almost see my abs. Don't have a chest tattoo yet.
And this is 2017?
That was 2017. That was just a couple of years ago.
Look at you.
6 years ago.
Wow.
Like a baby.
5 years. Wait, what year is it? It's 23.
It's 23.
6 years ago.
Yeah.
I am debating on shaving my head.
Do it right now.
No. I'm going to keep my hair at least for a while longer.
Circus is November 11th, Tyler.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, that's a good idea. We should say the date. Yes, Saturday, November 11th. We do have a welcome party. We also have a hangover brunch. The brunch, they set aside, they've actually put together a menu specifically for us because they know we're coming. It's going to be great. It's at Grand Trunk. You can, once again, if you go on the event page, I do have it posted in there. I'll probably add the welcome party and the hangover brunch to. Oh, thanks, Mr. Gnip. I really appreciate that. Is the menu full vegan? No, but there will be vegetarian and vegan options. And that is at the circus. That is what's that?
Natalie's going to be vegan now.
Oh, really?
Vegan
Yeah,
now.
just get a vegan
Her
now.
kidney's vegan. She can't
So-
throw meat in there.
Oh, that makes sense. And we do always have vegan options for everything we do, every event we throw. Except I don't know about the welcome party. It's at a barcade. I can't imagine they probably do have vegan options, but I didn't ask. But Vigilante Kitchen does have a whole vegan menu, so you can
There
go
you
to the
go.
store and get the most delicious vegan food you've ever had, or you can get
Most-
the A5 Wagyu.
That's vegan friendly.
Totally.
That is by far the least most vegan friendly thing.
Shut up, Aaron. Your face
What?
is
Yeah, why are you
vegan
ruining our
friendly.
lives?
I don't know.
God.
Because I don't want, Natalie to go over there and eat that and think she's eating vegan. Then,
All right.
then
Yeah,
vegan
she's
Al
gonna
will
go
be
eat a-
pissed.
she's gonna go
I
eat
feel
a
like this
Wagyu
is.
steak.
I feel like you're indirectly attacking me because of that smash burger.
No, not at all. I never even thought about
No,
it.
she'll bring it up though. She'll tell.
She
I'm.
will. Yeah, she doesn't forget anything.
No, she does not. She constantly reminds me about the smash burger incident of 2022.
It was.
Do you guys remember that time in 2017 in Austin, Texas, when I shouldn't talk about that? Never mind.
No, we'd never talk about that, Bradley.
No, but it's
Don't
fine
worry.
because you can teabag Logie yourselves at the Circus of Whiskers.
There you go.
I was
Either real
teabagging
Logie or
last
cardboard
week.
cutout Logie, whichever one you prefer. We don't mind.
Either way. All right, Bradley, we're kicking you off the show. Otherwise, we're just going to be on here all night long.
Bye,
So,
guys.
thanks for coming by.
I mean, I
man.
could talk to you guys forever.
I'm
Well,
aware.
You're going to be on Kyle Waller's show this Friday.
I am.
Save your
Podcast,
vocal
so-
cords.
I am. So I will be on Kyle Waller's show this Friday talking about so I'm a recovering heroin addict. So I will be talking about my past and what I did to overcome that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
man.
I've got over 20 years sober now. So
It's going to be an amazing show. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
that's going to be a must watch. So everybody, Friday night, Kyle Waller, the Shape Podcast, right here, Talking Beards Network. It'll be on ours and be on our YouTube, but it'll also be on the Shape Podcast Facebook page and all that good stuff. So
yeah, I'm excited for it. It's gonna be cool to share my story with the community. So
yeah, it'll
Be
be a
good
good, strong story, and it'll be super serious. So
It's going to be a good, strong
Oh.
story, Bradley.
as serious as I can be.
Yeah. Whoa.
Not the best at that.
Well, Brad, we absolutely adore you. We love you. We thank you for being here tonight. We wish you the best of luck with your competition. I apologize I cannot make it, but
I know Scott.
Talking
you miss
Beards
me.
will be there.
I know.
we'll be there.
But we'll have two Johnstons there, so just
Two.
won't have a Sakura.
That's right.
Real
Two
sad about that.
Johnsons is better than one Sakura.
Well, I mean, I got to come back because, like I always say,
Come on,
Circus of Whiskers is like one of my favorite comps, and definitely I'm planning on coming back for the Great American. So
Dude,
You
awesome.
you could
Cool.
start walking now and probably make it.
I probably could. Yes.
It's true.
Let's take
All
our
right.
time.
Well,
All right.
bye guys. Thanks for having me.
All right,
Thank you,
appreciate it.
Bradley.
Thanks, Brad.
Bye.
Have a good night.
You too.
Okay, bye. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Otherwise, we're going to be on here all
Yeah.
night. Oh my gosh! So yeah, everybody go to Circus of Whiskers. And I'm not. Oh my gosh! See this
This is
right
what we were
here,
watching the whole time.
This was the whole before the show. This is extremely distracting, as it still is. So we'll just leave him on. So yeah. Oh, okay. I'm so going to say that everybody go see Circus of Whiskers. I'm at Aaron D. Johnston and go to nationals and all that good stuff. So go ahead, Scott.
And I'm Scott Sakura. You can check out more about the show by going to talkingbeards.com. Oh my goodness.
Come on, finish it up.
Make sure you guys, like we say, our contest we're doing now is go over to Apple Podcasts and rate and review the show. Give us 5 stars and a good review. And if we pick you, such as we did this week with Kyle Waller. Never heard of him, but we'll be sending you some really great stuff from Honest Amish. And so just go over to honestamish.com and use promo code Talking Beards. You'll get 15% off your order. Also, go to thebeardcalendar.com to check out all the different great events that are going on and to submit an event if you have one to submit. So thank you, everyone, for checking out the show tonight.
That's it. I think it was a cool show. Hung out with Bradley. Everybody see y'all next week from I'll be in Daytona. So yeah, we'll see who's there. I don't know.
Yeah. Nationals,
baby. Nationals. All right, everybody, have a great night. And yeah. I don't know. All the things. Clicking them all. Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Thanks for tuning in to Talking Beards. Make sure you go over to honestamish.com and use promo code TalkingBeards to get 15% off your order. Don't forget to tune in live next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern at talkingbeards.com.